Interesting answers from Richie Jakpa. There were almost 30 cross-examination questions with interesting answers from Richie Jakpa. Now, at the NSC or court, they say Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuyayeboa and a share cross-examination. But the court room fin baby no. The Attorney General Godfrey Yeboadame EBG cross-examination ankasa. Very, very interesting. Now, Attorney General Pejan and Sao Court to say person to cross-examination so. After lawyer Tadio sorry, lawyer Dr. Abdobasi Bamba, omunyine ni mu asesa. The omuni say papa no obema semu atu Jakpa. Ampeni ampa wa ma semu atu Jakpa. Na in fact, very, very interesting. Enti Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuyayeboa or share ne cross examination as ena or present a document editure Jakpa said document ye kitami di adanse ye say ye yiwadi edi free Ghana Army na sign it ye ana Jakpa echiremu there is an official release letter from the Ghana Armed Forces dated 2017. Enti obetumi aka ho asem. Ene ye dane de ma Jakpa. The Jakpa taking the time examine the document presented to him by the Attorney General. Ne wo mo na ne lawyer Tadio sorry. Sorry, and raise an objection to the documenta prosecution led by Deputy Attorney General. A person or tender into evidence a sack letter from the Ghana Army. Nipa yinwadi Richie Jakpa. Na lawyer Tadio sorry always this objection na wochirim say letter no who said date guso 13 June 2024 and it has been addressed to the Attorney General. Was signed objective to a document dated 12th of September 2007 signed by MKG Anyaglo copied to Richie Jakpa. Ochiremua the witness Richie Jakpa has not been given the benefit of the doubt to identify those documents. And according to lawyer Tadio he was only made to identify the 22nd October 2007 letter, which Onu Jakpa acknowledges say he can speak to it. But no background has been given to justify those other two letters dated the 13th of June 2024 and the 17th of June 2023. And on penny Emma Richie Jakpa enka ehun asem. And prosecution led by Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuyayeboa insisted say documents no just submit to court and I tender or court then it is related with the accused person, the third accused person, Richie Jakpa. And further argue say this document has to do with the character of the witness. Jakpa ni subayankasa said this here. Listen, a very, very important document. I was saying, Emma Court, Ejitu. Now, lawyer Dr. Abdul Basit Bamba, and so sorry, say, a highly prejudicial. Say, you beji those documents are as evidence. Until lawyer Tadio say 2007 document in Nkwa and the client Jakpa say okay ya obetumi akasa fa ho but 2023 the end 2024 the end the ultimate can fan fa ho until say ye gini mienu tum but our first document in the was ye tum but lawyer Abdul Basit Bamba so say a highly prejudicial say even document in ye beji ba kra atum ni attender in as evidence. Owi na lawyer Tadio and raise an objection arguing that the attempt to tender the other two documents into evidence is in gross violation of Section 16 of the Evidence Act. Intino, enyadia, esese court pre. Ehwa na Justice Efiase wa serebotwe. Ebisa for the documents. Say yen for documents in the man. Now ono ankasa instead the same to make a ruling as to say yen need those documents in tomb as evidence. Na yen fa enye juma ana. Na enti based on Section 60 on personal knowledge and Section 126 on official records, Justice Efiase Botwe Editumu said she has accepted those documents into evidence because on when time we study, you know, these documents are very, very relevant. Sane say, Jakpa no ankasa atunanum to akase emu baako. He has knowledge of it and can speak to it. Now, ono study we yen mienu no aka no kra no a lawyer Tadio sorry a raise objections to it no. Ni nyina make reference to the 2007 one na Jakpa so onim no betumi akasa for asem. It means that enya foreign document enti no waje e dia tum. Hence yelebu those documents as BF2 and they are attached into evidence. Natie Jakpa sorry ya or say those two attachments are alien to him. San say head in a wallet as no release from the Ghana Army for unsatisfactory conduct. Release from the Ghana Army for unsatisfactory conduct. Heading a wallet is so. Judge Justice Efiase wa serebotwe ka kire Jakpa say enye alien according to yemremu no these documents ekura enormous relevance to the case. Now ye be a document in mu afi ye kenkan wo court no. A portion of the document say Lieutenant Richard Jakpa is incessantly being indebted to various individuals and institutions, and it is a bad example to the army service. The document in ye be about kopeno, and from back one somewhere can say Lieutenant Jakpa ya owo Ghana Army wa buruka eka individuals or the wonka or the institutions ahodo ka ya wonye na dwene so obetua na wo hwe Ghana Armed Forces emra ye de ye adwuma no a sa nneoma no Jakpa ye no eye ensena ho boni e de ma the Ghana Armed Forces. This is just a small portion of the letter. Enti emra sa information ni be to mu say kim and the learned attorney general go for your boy Adame kachire afetua your boy say oda na say yakupu nshira no they say the obetumi agina nchen ono ankasa as the attorney general person will take you over from babia odi aduru in this cross examination na hoto edema Jakpa say krata yi ekuta mi kire say ade ba ko Ghana Armed Forces gina so di yi wadi from the force ne say o bro kasa wuntua. Is that the case? Richard Jakpa say that is what is on the document. And at the land attorney general say, "Would swear an oath in this court. Kachire ye nyina ye say, ye ni wadi e wo the Ghana Armed Forces. Na momu no, ye transfer what they call another regiment. Ma okoye another job. Under Jerry John Rawlings because now papa I say. But these documents attest to the fact that ye wadi from the Ghana Armed Forces. Na ye die no, enyina so ba ko ne say, o bro ka san di twa huhia ya na die ne ngwase ebre the Ghana Armed Forces. Yes, anete. Richard Jakpa say, yes, my lord. The document speaks so. Teacher say nkrata no ntwantron. Nkrata no mu die. And na beda di say, Richard Jakpa, Ghana Armed Forces ye inedi. Sane say, anamo na wotu. So bani ni ya no dan wadi e ya dia ne tia Ghana Armed Forces en hihye purubusia sa. This is an evidence the integrity of the third accused. So say on kanokre ba kokra. Now, the Attorney General to us. Obusa say, Jakpa, who own the business? And yes, I and I say, yes, my lord, the Umusa. And I say, Jakpa, who business now offering the Jakpa Business Limited, no? Who ye sole owner? And yes, I Jakpa say, or ye sole shareholder. And Attorney General say, Jakpa, who ye one of the 2 directors of your company? Because say Ghana Mra requires say you must have at least 2 directors and sana what to me register the company in accordance to Ghana laws. But in reality, company na ye nkwa wo dia. Ti nipa ba ko na wo de kan ho a amana ba be board of directors no a wo ba be sole shareholder and then the chief director no, it is only to meet a certain criteria so as to register your company for a specific purpose. And yes sir, Jakpa say, or register the company no in accordance of the laws of Ghana. Answer what the Maya. And now, Attorney General, SIP and Beyonce say, this same company, when I was sole shareholder, or your executive director, no, or one I was a secretary at the my Jakpa Business Limited. Yes, I know. Was yes, my lord. And then a company back home, or your sole shareholder. The same company, or your executive director, the same company, or as a secretary. One company. We have found quite beautiful. And Attorney General Busan said, one Mr. Lawrence Saki, a share company no so say, or your managing director. In the actual sense, he is not the manager of Jakpa Business Limited. Because enkrata edi him or this ambulance case nyina no ni nyina bibi oso bia ye Jakpa enti sa Jakpa say enya no kre. And Attorney General say o wankrata e kire say Mr. Lawrence Sakino is only acting as managing director, but in the registration of the company bibi eni ho no mo e kire say Mr. Lawrence Saki or only the managing director at the Jakpa Business Limited. Jakpa yenti answer of the mind or say I was chairman of the board, later became the executive chairman of the company, and later the secretary of the company. And the answer said, Lawrence Sakino, or nye manager, nemuno, or ye acting manager because say na Jakpa here and krata dia ko register company dia wa answer. Na answer o de ba ye no, assign just was I say asam no kra. And the company ye wa wo dia, obey chairman of the board. Edru baby be executive chairman. Edru baby be secretary of this same company. Naturally say, bibi o company mbia wona we. Enti Mr. Lawrence Saki no kra no, aha answer Jakpa de ma each say he is nowhere to be found in the structure of Jakpa Business Limited. And Attorney General Busan say, Jakpa Business Limited, are you still the executive chairman of the company? Jakpa so de ma. Was it a name po kra de? He is just the chairman, but company no kuregu. Jakpa Business Limited, it is no longer in operation. And he, or your chairman of the end. Oh, yeah, you get more. Attorney General say, are you still executive chairman of the company? Jakpa say, no, I am the chairman of the company, but the company is not in operation. It has collapsed. And now you're chairman of the end. Some more. And Attorney General say, is it right to say that at all times you were the sole executive chairman? And Jakpa say, no, my lord. And Attorney General say, can you tell us when you stopped being executive chairman? Company ya wodia. Ya now you're chairman of the board. Ya obey executive chairman. Ya obey secretary. Ya offer obi. So ono na managing director. After do baby kwa wose company kwa na managing director ni want to me answer question. After ye busa wo say ebere ben ne duru ya one may executive chairman bi wa Jakpa company ni ane dia ne say onim ebere duru ya the position sisa de be free executive chairman e de be ye chairman wo so onim. And Attorney General say, "Mrana we executive chairman for Jakpa Business Limited. Now we just salaries ana." Jakpa say, "My lord, as an executive chairman, you are paid salaries and taxes are paid on seal." Attorney General say, "In January 2009, you claim you heard the president's announcement to bring in ambulances. Is that true?" And Jakpa said, "That is right." Teacher said 2009 or say mampanyina no was abre no edi to just say okwa ambulances aba. And Attorney General said, "And so you decided to set up a business limited to do business with government." Japan said, "My business partners decided to do business with government." And Attorney General said, "And yet, me can't say, Uti Segana buy so ambulance. Na ubuwa pa kwa tra baby kwa shishe Jakpa Business Limited. Said the beya, only a buy no be business. Jakpa say, or no business partners. And a year imagine say, or money Ghana buying a be business." And Attorney General say, "You are aware that the Minister for Health accepted your proposal to bring in ambulances to the country. Is that the case?" Jakpa said, "Well, that is what you are saying." And Attorney General, Exhibit L, a agreement between the Minister for Health then and the Jakpa Business Limited. So on ambulances about. Ni the two and say exhibit ni Jakpa, can you confirm Jakpa ni Jina hui? Attorney General said, "I am putting it to you that the Ministry of Finance accepted your proposal to bring in 200 ambulances." Jakpa say, "I don't have any evidence. I wasn't part of the executive meeting." And Attorney General said, Exhibit I, the two was say bam. Yankore Exhibit I. It is an agreement between the Ministry of Finance and Jakpa Business Limited for the purchase of 200 ambulances. Now, let me chip in this. One interesting thing is according to Attorney General Busa these questions, and he said the original memorandum of understanding between Ghana and RAZ, the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Finance, and they say Ghana needs to secure a loan facility from Stanbic Bank to the tune of 15.8 million euro for the purchasing of 200 ambulances to be paid in a duration of 30 months at an interest rate of 12.8% per annum. Where is the original memorandum of understanding? Not big C nimu baby. Enti acquire documents to be popped up. Acquire an agreement between these ministries and Jakpa, pushing away Stanbic Banker or mu year the original memorandum of understanding contract holders and Nana Attorney General epese twi Jakpa University say bibi kosunti enema ye book na fast e the fast Stanbic ho e ma na die bibia beye Big C Jakpa Business Limited, Big C Jakpa Business enunti na Attorney General Busa discussed because ene otenda in Exhibit AJ. Exhibit AJ no a joint document from Ministry of Health and Finance and a parliamentary select committee. No moko purchase these ambulances. Big C nimu baby enti documents sent be a Ministry of Health, Big C, Ministry of Finance, Big C, edu baby Ministry of Health, Jakpa Business Limited no. A handful and a transaction sign those documents. And no, and an Attorney General, a percent of train edition. Enti Attorney General said make come or pull out Exhibit AJ. A joint document from the Health and Finance Ministers. And what did Jakpa? And I'll say, document nini, Jakpa, a himfa, and I yabo a D Big C in this statement. And Jakpa say, Big C could not have been mentioned in this letter. It is not out of order. Kiyan to me more Big C dinwo. And Attorney General say, you are aware say after the approval by Parliament, the Ministers of Health and Finance submitted a joint memorandum and was said that is correct, my lord. And Attorney General say, in that joint memorandum, the deal of the agreement approved by committees and technical specification of the ambulances before purchase was between these ministries and Stanbic Bank Ghana. Are you aware? And Jakpa say, yes, my lord. And I say both NPP and NDC MPs voted for the ambulance purchase, and the clerk of parliament wrote to the executive asking for the ambulances to be purchased through a Stanbic loan facility. Are you aware, Mr. Jakpa? Or say, yes, my lord. No, I say, then where did Big C come in? That is the big question. Where did Big C come in?